All right, over the past 30 days, I've generated over 100K for my. I can't do this, bro. I know you're tired of hearing this because everybody's talking about like, oh, I've generated over 100K for more people. Blah, blah, blah. So I know you're tired of hearing that, right? But I try to give this as authentic as possible. But the whole reason why I've made this video is because look, if you still haven't hit those 15 to 25K per month, it's either because of two things. And those two things is either because of your marketing or your sales process. Like you don't have a sales process down in place, or you don't market your offer that good, or you don't have a clear message, right? But more of the story, here's what I've seen a lot of you guys make. Like this is the biggest mistake that I've always seen like online coaches really make. It's either that they only rely for top of funnel content, which is good, but if you don't have a structure in place on how to convert those views, of course, you're not going to generate the most out of it. Or here's the other part. You guys only rely with super niche specific content, which is just bottom funnel content, which yes, I get it. You've got sold on that idea. Oh, you don't need a big following to scale your offer, which is true. But if you want to hit those 15 to 20K per month, of course, the bigger demand that you got to sell to, of course, the easier it is to get there, right? So, of course, I'll say the highest leverage you can do as a fitness coach if you really want to scale your offer past 15 to 25K per month is by focusing on all of those three, which is top of funnel, middle funnel, and bottom funnel. Which let me explain what top of funnel really is. Top of funnel is just content that's really meant to go viral, which again, a lot of you guys just rely on this, which is let me explain what it is. Basically, it's just content that's meant to grab a lot of attention and it's not really meant to convert, right? Which again, a lot of you guys really rely on this because it's easy as hell to post. You can like literally just post a thirst trap picture, like maybe a video of you after you've got a nasty pump, and I'll show you a live example, like this one right here. Like it's just meant to go viral, but it's not really meant to convert, and this is what a lot of you guys struggle with. And I'll say which is good, but again, if you don't have a structure in place behind it, of course you're not gonna get the most out of it. And for you to like really scale your offer, you need to rely on this three type of content, which top of funnel, middle funnel, and bottom funnel. And let me explain what middle funnel content really is. Middle funnel content, what it really does, it just builds trust and authority and credibility. And this three right here, as you can see, trust and authority and credibility, that's what you need in this market to stand out. Especially like, bro, this market is way more saturated than a model ZM. And if you can't rely on this three right here, if you can't build trust, authority, or credibility, hey, you're getting crushed by your competitors. So again, you need to build trust, and also you need them to see you as the authority and also build credibility. And I'll guarantee you, like if you focus on this three right here with your marketing, trust, authority, and credibility, hey, you're gonna crush your market. And if you want to increase more conversions, that's where bottom funnel content really comes in place. Like bottom funnel content is just meant to start new conversations. Like you can post a client's journey, or you can do a direct offer CTA. Like you can say like, oh, I'm opening up 3 spots to lose blah 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 and X amount of weight. DM me keyword to get started. Like this is what bottom funnel content really is, and it's also just meant to build a deep connection with your ICP. Which again, this is probably one of the most important parts, especially like the coaching space is way more fucking saturated than ever. So if you don't really know how to stand out and also build a deep connection with the people who you want to target with your offer, of course, you're just another coach in the world of thousands of other coaches, right? So you need to rely on all of this: top funnel, middle funnel, and bottom funnel. And the easiest way you can do that is by focusing on the 70 to 30% rule. And look, here's what I mean by 70 to 30% rule. Like 30% of the content you want to post should be top of funnel content. For example, I'll show you a live example right here. This dude I'm currently working with. But as you can see right here, this is top of funnel. Like this is what the 30% of the content you want to rely on. Like just content really meant to go viral
I'll
and
just
get a
kill
lot of
you.
views. As you can see right here,
I'm starting to notice.
not really meant to convert, just meant to get a lot of views. And then the other 70% of the content you want to rely on is should be sharing value, proof, and also you gotta nurture them. For example, I'll show you a live example right here. Where is this dude at? He's doing such a good example. As you can see right here, chicken legs. Where is it at?
Give 14-year-old me advice for the gym.
As you can see, as you
If
can
I
hear,
could go back in
he's
time,
giving his ICP a valuable asset that they kind of take on, right?
your chest. What you gonna do?
That's what you need to rely on. Because look, if you're only relying on top of funnel, you don't build that relationship and connection with them that's needed to really turn somebody into a buyer. So of course, if you really want to get like the most out of your offer, you should be relying on the 70 to 30% rule with your marketing. Like 30% of the content you want to post should be specifically just meant to go viral, which again, just to get new people into your ecosystem. And the other 70% of the content you want to post should be nurturing, social proof, and valuable content. But again, you need to structure it in a way that actually moves people into the DMs. Because look, if you're just posting but you never want to start new conversations, you're never going to hit these numbers right here. Because look, the only way you can get over here to 15 to 25K per month is by starting more conversations. And the easiest way you can do that is with your marketing. Like, you should be posting top of funnel, middle funnel, and bottom funnel. Like, you could post this just to get more followers and views, and you can do this to kind of like build that relationship with them. And with bottom funnel, your main goal should be just trying to get the most conversations out of it. And I'll show you a live example with this dude what I'm doing right now. I just took him on board yesterday. As you can see, I want to show you proof in real time. You got real time, blah, blah, blah. We got on a call today. You got a WhatsApp, blah, 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 blah. And you told me, blah, blah, as you can see right here, right? But here's what my plan with him. My plan is to take him to at least 15 to 20K in the next 3 to 4 months before next year. Look, I'll show you what my main goal really is with him. Like, he said he wants to grow a bigger following, which, hey, that's smart. And also, he wants to kind of like launch an offer, which, hey, we're not going to talk about that in this video, but I have a separate video about that, how you can basically launch an offer. But my main goal with him in the next 120 days to hit those numbers is by focusing on the 70 to 30% rule. Like, I want him to post top of funnel content, which he's still currently doing right now, as you can see here. Top of funnel content. Like, I want him to get more engagement on his page. He maybe get to at least 5K, and also while nurturing his audience, so he doesn't just get a bigger following, but also converting those followers. And the easiest way he can do that is by just focusing on this, like top of funnel, middle funnel, and bottom funnel. And also, I told him to start using his stories to sell on, because I don't know if you realize this yet or not, but your stories will generate you the most amount of sales if you have a structure behind it. But if you're just posting to stay active, then hey, that's probably why you're not seeing results with your stories. But 100K stories. All right, now that we're here, look, our main goal with the stories should be just him showing off his personality so he can build up that connection with them, and also document his whole entire process. So again, so he can build up that relationship and connection with his ICP. And also, of course, he wants to show social proof, right? That he can actually get people the results that he's pitching them. And also, CTAs, again, for him to hit those 25 to 15K per month, he needs to start more conversations, right? So of course, he's going to need to have a bit of CTAs in his stories, but with a structure. Like, I might make a whole separate video how you can sell your stories, but hey, just let me know down in the comments if you guys want to watch that. But if you guys don't, then hey, it's completely fine. But again, like, I always tell this to people, like, most of your sales will come from your stories. Like, most of the conversations that you will start and close will come from your stories. So if you're not posting on your stories with a structure, you're leaving money on the table. All right, but more of the story, like I was saying, like, my plan with him is just to take him to at least 15 and 20K per month in the next 120 days. And the easiest way I can do that is by focusing on top of funnel content, which content is really meant to go viral, and also while nurturing them, and also while starting more conversations in his DMs, which is just focusing on the 70 to 30% rule. And I'll guarantee you this, like, once he has a clear message down in place, and also once he has all of this running up, and also while launching his offer, which he haven't launched it yet, but once he does that, I'll guarantee him that he can hit those numbers in real time. And it's pretty simple too. Like, all of this is simple as long as you have a clear message, and also you have a sales process down in place. Because look, it doesn't matter how many conversations you can start, but if you don't have a sales process down in place, then hey, you're never gonna convert those conversations. But more of the story, that's pretty much it for this video, and hopefully you've got a better idea how you can really kind of like market your offer while growing an audience, which I just explained right here, which is the 70 to 30% rule. But hopefully you got a better idea how you can do that, and hopefully this video will help you hit close those numbers right here, 15 to 25K per month. But if you feel like you need help hitting those numbers right here, maybe you don't have a sales process down in place or you don't have a clear messaging, hey, you can go on my IG and you can DM me the keyword, I came from this YouTube video and I need help getting to this outcome. Or you can just DM me. I'll automatically know where you come from because I have advanced tracking systems down in place. But more of the story. Thanks for watching. And hopefully my next video will give you a better insight how you can hit those numbers, which it might be about how you can use your stories to get the most out of it. Like how you can use your stories to sell on. But thanks for watching again.